kind of thing. I interviewed you before.
Oh God.
Many years. The Cold Lake album, actually.
You see, I knew that.
You were afraid of that one. Actually, that was the album that kind of introduced me to the band. You know, he was a big fan.
Okay, goodbye.
Sorry. I mean, you know, I loved the band because, you know, at least I was introduced to them.
Okay. First question. Okay. What has been the overall feedback from long-term Frost fans about the new album?
It's extremely positive. This is probably the most acclaimed album that we've ever done, which is astonishing given the history of the band and the unpredictability of the band, and the fact that we basically did this album just for ourselves. It's amazing. The album has been received amazingly well.
Okay. Why the change in the musical direction?
What change? What kind of stupid question is that? What change?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean
do you know what kind of band you're talking to? Have you heard our old music? So
I'm a huge fan.
Where's the change in musical direction? Every album has been very different from the one before.
Right.
And so is the new one, even though it still sounds like Celtic Frost. It's probably closer to Hellhammer and very early Celtic Frost than any other album before. And yet this is something completely new in the line of our albums.
Right.
Which is exactly what Celtic Frost is all about. Celtic Frost has not been about perpetuating one album that has been successful, but doing the opposite, doing a new album every time, abandoning what was proven and secure,
right.
Being courageous and daring, and being artistic, trying to create something new within the context of the band, while trying to make it still like sound like Celtic Frost. And I think we only failed once at doing that.
Right.
Cold Lake.
Which was.
On the other hand,
I don't want to dwell on that.
On the other hand, I want to see any other extreme metal band that has the courage to do albums like we did, including Cold Lake.
Right.
Nobody would even do an album like Pandemonium, and much less Cold Lake. Suicidal or not, I want to see any other songwriter who has a career like that, survives it, and is daring enough to just do whatever he wants, like a real fucking artist.
That's what it's all about, Tom.
And
awesome.
one of the questions I always get in an argument with friends of mine is it's pronounced Celtic, not Celtic?
It's Celtic.
Okay. Okay. You got that out.
Everybody's always concerned about how much do we sell, and do the fans like it, and do we still have the credibility. We always did the albums we wanted to do. This is what Celtic Frost is all about. And the new album is more than any other album we've done. The album we wanted to do, we've done a deeply personal, deeply emotional album, which arose from our personal feelings during these past 4.5, 5 years.